This is going to be a little bit different from my normal videos, but I just want to give a quick review on this ERAYAK generator. I don't know. I got it off Amazon for about 550 bucks. And I didn't want to spend the $1,000 on the 5,000 watt Harbor Freight Predator generator. So this is what I went with. This is going to be the first time fueling it up and testing it out. Let's try it out. It comes with a little like screen in here. So that's kind of cool. Keeps the gas filtered, I guess. Make sure you don't have anything going in the tank it's not supposed to. So I actually bought this unit to power up my camper. It comes with this little adapter here. This is a 30 amp. I think it's a 30 amp. I don't know if it does 50 amp. I think it's 30. It comes with a 30 amp output here, and it comes with a little adapter so it goes to your camper plug. It's got your typical normal house outlets. It's got a little like cigarette port here, 12 volt output. It actually comes with like a little cable to plug into that, so you can actually charge like a car battery. It's got little jumper cables on it. And then it's got a USB-C and a regular USB port. It also has this feature called Eco Mode, which is kind of nice. They said if you're not running a lot of heavy appliances or things like that off of it, you can switch it in Eco Mode and it'll kind of vary the RPM. That way it's not just running at full bore all the time and save fuel. I'm not sure what the fuel capacity is, but it does say it'll run for 8 hours on half capacity, or half load, sorry. So let's go ahead and plug it into the camper, which is plugged into my house right now, and kind of see what it does. I'm going to try to run a bunch of appliances and see if it can handle it. To start it up, it's got this little, assuming a vent on the gas cap, and on the side here you got your choke, so we're going to set it to start. This is the first time I've ever started this, so try to do this one-handed here. Okay, there we go. This thing doesn't come with oil. To run, so you got to put oil in it for the first time. So far I'm impressed. It's way quieter than I anticipated. I usually use a full-size generator, which is actually rated at less wattage, and that thing is a nightmare to lug around. So I'm not sponsored, by the way. I paid with this with my own cash, so we're either going to learn the hard way or we're going to see how it does. So I'm going to go ahead and turn Eco Mode off. So this revved up there, and I'm going to plug my camper in. Plugged in. Let's go fire some stuff up in the camper. Okay, so keep the lights on. We'll come over here to our thermostat, and we'll set it to high. Let me see, mode. So yeah, we'll keep that. We'll turn it. We'll leave it at 60. Let's see if it kicks on. All right, so AC just kicked on. We'll let that engage. So far that's running. This thing's still running. It says it's okay. Nothing's getting hot yet. So it's 3,500 rated watts, 4,500 peak watts. It's probably like right at the limit what my camper requires. Alright, the AC is in full swing, so let's add some more load. Now we're running the microwave. Let's go see how the generator's handling that. Ooh, I think we just popped the breaker as soon as I turn this off. Let's see. So I tried to run the microwave with the AC, and we threw an error here. Let's see. Let's unplug this. We still got a caution. So I think we freaked it out. Let's shut it off and restart it. Okay, so it's off. I'm going to start it back up and see if it'll be okay after that. Running a little weird now. I guess I should turn the AC off before I try to plug it back in. Anyway, so it's running the AC. Oh, AC just kicked down. Man, I don't know if it's going to be able to run the AC. It's kicking off. Alright, well, let's try this again. Let's turn the AC off. Alright, so we turned the AC off, restarted the generator. I'm going to kick the AC back on. Alright, so after I reset the generator, I went ahead and turned the AC back on high. And it seems to be handling it now. I think I'm just right at the peak of what this generator can handle with my AC unit alone. So I don't think I want to run anything else on it. But for 550 bucks, it's running my AC. That's what's important, because when taking a trip or things like that, my biggest concern is when I have my dogs, that the power goes out at the campground, or if I'm somewhere I don't have a hookup, that I might not be able to run my AC unit. I don't want my dogs to get overheated. So far it's running decent now. So if you're in a pinch and you need a budget generator, I don't think it's bad. How long it will hold up, I don't really know. It came with an extra spark plug, user manual, things like that. So overall, it's not too bad for the price point. Like I said, it's about half the price of the Harbor Freight. Of course, those are a little better known, Predator engines and everything, and they come with a good warranty if you buy it. But I mean, I can't really complain. Yes, my other generator doesn't even run my microwave, my AC. It even has trouble just running my AC. So, for a little compact, lightweight generator, it's pretty quiet. It's running my AC unit. Half the price of the Predators. I got it like next day on Amazon. I can't really complain. I think it's going to be all for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys next time.
I bought this generator so that I could dry camp on my camper. It is an ERAYAK 2400W, and it has a pull cord for starting it, and the switch on the side right here has your stop, run, and start settings. On the front of it, it has two regular AC 110 receptacles. There's a ground bar here. It has a port here for 12 volts DC, and then it has other DC outputs here for your USB if you want to charge your phone or some device that requires that particular plug. Here's the hour meter on it, and then indicator lights here showing that if your oil is low or some other concern. And then it's this one here turns green and says okay if everything's good. It has two modes in it as far as running it too. There's an eco mode, so that it runs basically at idle if you don't have a large load on it. And then if you want it in full mode, you turn the eco mode off. So I'd like to run through that real quickly if I can. I've already filled it up with fuel and filled up the engine with oil. And I'll show you how it starts up. You have a dial on the top of it here where your fuel is, and they tell you to put it in the off position when you are not using it. I think what it probably does just seals this so it won't leak while you're traveling. So if you want to start it, turn that to on. Turn this dial right here to start. It says start. And just pull the cord. Once it's started, you want to turn it to the run position. That would be eco mode right there for lower loads. But if you want to utilize it for a larger load, then you probably want to run it to the full mode. Push this switch right here. As you can hear, it ramps up quite a bit. Very quiet. The exhaust port is right here on the back. doesn't get extremely warm here, but they advise you to make sure that you don't run this in your house or in an enclosed environment. That's about it.
All right, here we go. We're going to run the chop saw. Non-eco mode. On eco mode. Idles down. And when you start the saw, it'll idle back up. Note that the voltage drops when you do that until the engine revs back up.
Start. On. Should do it. So here it is. Here, put this in start. And you pull this handle. Switch it over to run. Smooth out. Turn this in and start. Gear running. Good. That's your gas cap on. That's your turn off the travel. Got a voltmeter here. 9.3. Have a 5-volt plug for all your USB. Charging your phone. Got a nice 12-volt charger and a couple of 15 and